How's it going, guys? It is your boy Fraud, aka Fraud on the telly. We are back with another martial arts reaction video, this time as highly requested from several commenters and subscribers. The man Rodtang. This guy is hot and coming. I mean, what am I even saying? He's already arrived on the World Muay Thai stage at 23 years old. Multiple World Muay Thai Championship in one MMA and Muay Thai. We watched his title fight from last year with Haggerty very recently right here. Go check that out. That fight was crazy. We already got a good dose of what this guy is all about. He hits hard. He's a little stack of muscle. People, I've seen him kind of been called a tank and called the 130-pound Buakaw. He kind of draws a lot of similarities to how Buakaw fights, even though he's a smaller guy, obviously. But yeah, man, the guy's like 23 years old. He's 5'6", fights in he's around 130 pounds, and he's a stud and he's a baller. Like, the fact that he's 23 and is already a multiple World Muay Thai Championship, it blows my fucking mind. To get started, if you guys enjoyed the video, why don't you give me a like, subscribe to stay up to date with all the things that we do. Too many of you that watch my stuff are not subscribed. What are you doing out there? Also, comment below if you guys want me to, a fighter you guys want me to check out. Does not have to be Muay Thai. We'll check out anything, guys, as long as we find it interesting. So, without further ado, let us get into it. Shout out to the Boxing Wallaby Workshop. Damn, look how young he is in this video, man. He looks so young. Back in Thailand, fucking banging it out. It's crazy that he is so successful at such a young age. I mean, he's probably been training since he was like a fucking child, let's be honest. We know how a lot of these Thai guys are. They're just bred in Muay Thai, you know what I mean? They're just brought up in it, having fights from a very young age. I don't know if that was the case with him, but that type of training, you know, from that early on develops world-class fighters. It really does. Jesus, wow. Is this in a cage? He fight? No, it was Muay Thai. They did Muay Thai. One champ does Muay Thai in cages too. That's interesting. You know, I'm kind of a fan of that. You know, generally I kind of like the ring. No lie. But that was a big fucking right. Wow. Oh my God, what a hook. Okay, Rodtang. But yeah, Muay Thai in a cage, kind of cool. That was crazy. That dude is very out. That was very out. To have that kind of knockout power at 130 pounds, that's impressive, man. That's a combination of muscle density and just fucking good technique, right? Like, as we know, as we go up in weight, the knockout power. Look at him getting fired up out there, dude. Dude, he's fucking Kyle Kinning his ass off. He's just getting worked up. Don't make him go Hulk mode right now. Mr. Khaled, I think you have a problem. Rodtang's coming. Whew. He has heavy hands, man. In the Haggerty fight, the thing that I was really impressed by him was his boxing. His boxing technique is super fucking clean. It's so good, man. From what I've seen, at least. It's just clean, crisp. He hits fucking hard. His feet are dangerous, too. Don't get me wrong. Like, his whole skill set, all 8 of his limbs are dangerous, but like the thing that impressed me the most is the crispness of his hands and the combos that he throws. His boxing is good. That teep is also beautiful. Woo-hoo-hoo! Damn. You saw the boy get rocked on that one. You saw his neck snap back. He's fucking hype, man. He's got attitude, too. He's got attitude and flair. Look at that. He just took that punch on the face and didn't even flinch, dude. Like, the dude has a chin, man. I don't know if it's just the way he's built. I mean, he's just a little ball of muscle, like, at 130 pounds. But the way this guy takes punches and comes forward, it's really hard to see, like, why he has this fan base. Because the way he fights is so fucking entertaining, and he's a winner. So, like, there you go. But yeah, man, he just seems to grow into fights and just gets hyped and fired up. And he just keeps coming forward. Like, look at that. He just took a big ass shot from this red-haired dude, but he does not care. He's just coming forward, man. And for a 130 pounder, 135 pounder, the guy hits so hard. Like, this dude hits hard. It's interesting. I actually haven't noticed this, that one champ uses a smaller, at least in those fights, it looked like they, I mean, because depending on where he's having these fights, obviously the glove size is different. Which, as you guys know, that makes a big difference based on how your weight of your gloves. So it's interesting that in one champ, I didn't even fucking realize that, and I've watched one champ that they're using what looks like 8-ounce gloves or fucking like little gloves, you know what I mean, like MMA gloves. Which that's important. That's important, man. That makes a pretty big difference, dude. This dude just has no fear. He just comes at you, man. Like, that's got to be one of the most daunting things ever, to throw combos at this dude and just see him take him on the chin and then just walk you down. He just walks you down, just comes forward, comes forward, comes forward. It's just relentless pressure. Hello, cat. And there's something about fighters who fight with that kind of pressure. You really do need, like, a chin like that to back you up if you're going to fight with that much pressure, because the stakes of making a mistake are so high, right? Because you're gonna get fucking punched in the face. And even though it's 130, and like the knockout power at 130 for on average is not as, like, you know, not as high, there are still guys out there that will take you out. You know what I mean? These are world class fighters that he's just walking down, taking strikes from in the face, and not giving a fuck. This guy is a perfect blend of technique, dedication, and like raw natural ability and talent. And what I mean by that is like his genetic makeup. Like, there's just something about certain guys, the way their body, their muscular structure is, the way their traps are, the way their neck is, that allows them to absorb shots better than others. And I think Rodtang has that, on top of all the other fucking gifts and things that he's worked his ass off for. And yeah, you put all that together, and it just makes an exciting, electrifying, world-class fighter, man. He's only 23, 24 years old. He's literally coming into his prime. He has 10, 15 years, even if he doesn't get injured, like, of a career ahead of him. Would love to see him, like, go to K1. I don't know if he's fought any traditional, like, that kind of kickboxing matches. Would love to see him in MMA fights. Doubt that will ever happen, but I love seeing pure strikers develop into MMA fighters. Thank you, commenters, for suggesting this to me. Let me know other fighters below. And that is it for me, guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace, love, adu.